welcome to my channel. Today I am doing another channel read for this week, and this week I'm doing the channel read, the channel message on too much resistance. That's the message for tonight. Before we get started, please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to binge watch all my videos. I have over 800 videos talking about the American Aborigines, talking about mental health, and also on spirituality. So yes, I also have the Purpose Healing Arts shop, and also I have the Psychology Essence shops as well. I'll be putting the links below. But yes, so the message today is about too much resistance. That's going to be the message for today. I apologize for not being able to be on live on Saturday. It was quite busy. I had to do some therapy notes for the clinic. Fell behind, so I had to catch up. So I'm making up for it for you all tonight. And so, yeah. So let's get started. Okay. I was just waiting around. Hello, good to see you. Glad to have you here on board. Alrighty. The message for today is too much resistance. Have you ever wondered why things are not following into place? I know I do. I think a lot of people have that question. So it says, oftentimes when there are too much resistance, you are either off balance or going the wrong way. And that can sometimes be true. Sometimes you can be going the wrong way and when things are not flowing. Sometimes you feel a lot of resistance. You're supposed to flow with the currents of the universe. And when you're going against the currents and you're not following your life path, you can also find yourself going through more resistance, more obstacles, more trials and tribulations. And so keeping yourself balanced can be done through daily routine. These routines can consist of prayer, meditation, and also through eating healthy. I'm sorry, I hand wrote this years ago. I don't have the best handwriting. Chicken scratch. So incorporating a balanced routine, incorporating and blending routines that balances the mind, body, and spirit is key. And so some of y'all, if you all don't have a routine, you may want to consider trying that. A lot of times when your mind is all over the place, it's hard to gauge on which direction to go. And sometimes when you're in the middle of chaos, it's hard to get yourself centered. I was talking about that last week, because last week we was talking about eye of discernment. Sometimes when you're in the middle of a mess and trying to work yourself out of things, sometimes you have to have that peace and quiet so you can regather yourself and get yourself centered. And so I was talking about that in last week. Hi, good to see you. Good to see you, Lasagna Bloodline. Glad to have you here on board. Thank you. So that's why y'all may want to check out that video from last week, because that's what I was talking about. So incorporating a blending routine and balances your mind, body, and spirit is key. Someone may be going the wrong way. Sometimes people do things and to follow the ego or the ideas of others. They forget to go within for guidance. And we do that a lot. A lot of times we follow the actions of others thinking that that's our path. And a lot of times it's an inside out job. Sometimes you can't go the same direction that other people are going. You have your own life mission and purpose in life, and you have to find your own way. And I see that with a lot of people. And tapping into your inner wisdom and knowledge can guide you in the right direction. Follow intuition. You won't go astray. So follow your intuition, you guys. You won't go astray. That's why it's important to learn to trust your inner knowing, your inner voice. It takes practice. And that's why I said doing the daily routines, the mental health and spiritual routines is definitely key. So that's the message for this week is too much resistance. Some of y'all may be going through some resistance there. And sometimes these storms come and it may seems like it's very chaotic. Sometimes it's because you're going the wrong way and the universe, the Most High, is trying to put you in the right direction. These can look in different ways, different forms. It can be like from a layoff or losing a job. That happened to me years ago. Don't want to experience again. I've been there. I know exactly how it feels. It's not a fun feeling when you lose your job or your career and you don't know which way you're going to go, especially when you have bills and things. Hi, good to see you, Hackett. Good to see you, Miranda. Good to see y'all. And sometimes when things are not going according to plan, you can feel overwhelmed. And a lot of times it's because you need to go a different direction. Don't look good. You're not happy with it. Because a lot of times we get too complacent in one spot. And sometimes in order to make changes or bring about change in your life, you have to go through these transitions. And it looks like storms. So the cards deck for this week that Spirit guided me to use is the Clarifying Life Situations deck. That's the deck that Spirit had me choose. And then the other card deck that came out was the Cosmic Insights. Oops, I'm sorry if you can see that. Cosmic Insights. So I'm not sure. We're going to see what Spirit has in store with this card read. Let's see what it says here. Good to see you all. Good to have y'all here on board. Let's see what it says here. Okay. Let's shuffle this up. Archangel Michael, all the guardian angels of Allah. Please guide me on which cards to pull for the collective. Which cards to pull for the collective? One more time. Okay, let's shuffle again. Okay, let's see. Okay, these cards have activities there. What energy is that here? Okay, let's see. Okay, cool card. Is there any more? Okay. Any more? Okay. Okay, let's see. Is that it? Alright, I'm getting that's it. Okay, here the cards. 4 came out. Let's see here. Okay. The first card that came out is going forward. Don't dwell on the past, but focus on creating a brighter future. Ooh, just landed in the past. It says here, going forward. Don't dwell on the past. Somebody's focusing on the past too much. But focus on creating a brighter future. In order to move forward, you got to let go of the past. Some of y'all may have to go through some sort of releasing exercises to let go, releasing, some sort of releasing ritual to let go of those past, hurtful past. Because some of y'all are living in the past. Someone last week was talking about that the past was sometimes better than what's going on right now. And so if that's the case, then you may need to start focusing on what you can do to make things better in your situation. So yeah. So that's the card that came out. Okay, this card is stop and reflect. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you had come and where you are heading. Some of y'all need to pause and do some sort of self-reflection. Sometimes self-reflection can give you an idea of which way to go and how to handle things. And also gratitude. Maybe things are going okay right now for some of you all. But sometimes self-reflection is good to have. But you may want to do some journaling. Journaling is really good for self-reflection. Art therapy is also good for self-reflection. Or music therapy. You may need to figure out what medium works best for you. I love this. winter. You know, freezing. It sort of reminds you of how, you know, when it snows, everything freezes over and stands still. So y'all need the time to, you know, take a standstill and self-reflect on what is going on with your life. This one, it says, right track. You are going in the right direction. So just keep moving forward. And sometimes this self-reflection helps you to realize things, to gauge your situation. Sometimes you have to take that moment to deconstress. And also, you're on the right track. This is at a confirmation. This is landing in the present future. You know? Present towards the future. That you're going in the right direction. At a confirmation. Okay. Keep moving forward. Then the next card that came out is New Heights. Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. So some of y'all need to work on grounding exercises. Some of y'all are going to reach new heights in the future because you are following in the right direction. Just when you go in the right direction, it sort of removes all. You don't see no resistance here. You see that? Because it's a clear route that you're going. You see that? And it says here, when you're going the right way, you aim high. Yeah. Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. So connection to the Most High is key. It's an inside-out job, you guys. It really is. Let's see what the bottom of the deck says. I always like to see what the bottom of the deck says. We're nosy here. It says, Soul Whisper. Look beyond the words and hear what is really being said now. Soul Whisperer. That's that intuition I was telling you about. That's part of the message that we was talking about with, using your intuition. You know, too much resistance. And learning how to identify that and follow your intuition gives you more clarity. It really does. Your ear, listen, going within and listening won't lead you astray. So let's move this card aside. That's the message. Ooh, pretty deep there. Okay, let's see what this card says. This is the Karmic Insight. Karmic Insight. Okay, do I need a shovel? Okay. So, okay. One more time. Okay. Oops. Alrighty. Archangel Michael, let's see which cards to pull. Which cards to pull for the collective. Which cards to pull for the collective. And the cards. Let's see here. Okay, that one came out. Any more? Okay, that one shot out. Any more for the collective? Let's see what else is coming out. Is that it? All of these? Okay, all of them. Okay. Make sure I have them in the right order. Okay. First card that came out. Okay, this is dealing with the fire sign. Fire sign came out. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's what came out. Something connected to an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It says moving. Changes of residence. Moving in with your partner. Someone is moving. Oh, I missed the comment. I'm not sure who said that. I'm sorry. It went by so fast. Something about moving. Someone's moving. Change of residence. Moving in with your partner. Someone is moving. Okay, someone, I'm not sure if this land is sort of like in the past. Maybe you moved in the past and it could be present right now. Narcissist, someone is too full of themselves. Someone is dealing with a narcissist. Someone is too full of themselves. I find it interesting, they got a mirror right here. Maybe it's, somebody might be dealing with a narcissist or themselves as a narcissist. You know? That's where that self-reflecting comes in that was talking about. And the other card that came out says self-reflecting. Stop and reflect. Maybe you need to take a look in the mirror, perhaps. Or someone else you know needs to take a look in the mirror. That could be the case. Liar. It says here, be careful of someone sneaky. Someone is dealing with someone who's sneaky. Sneaky person. This landed in the present future. Present or future. Love spell. You're being bewitched. Someone has a love spell. Love spell. And then at the bottom of the deck it says spy. Someone got their eye on you. You are doing your research. Okay. I don't know if you all got a little stalker there. Someone's spying on you. That's what came out as future. Someone's got their eye on you. You're doing your research. Well, that's the message for this card deck. So, yes, that's the end of this read. So, yeah. So, don't lose up. So that is the message for this week. Let me see what's the message for next week. Next week is letting go. That's the message for next week. The next week message is letting go. Okay? So, yeah. So, please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. And I apologize for, coming on a little late. Well, it's looking like it's going to be on Saturday and Sundays that I'm here. So, please like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Please binge watch my videos. I have over 800 videos here on this channel. And also I'll be putting the links to all my playlists below. Don't forget to check out my Purpoz Healing Arts channel. I have that channel. I'll be putting some more not extended reads, why I keep saying that, collective reads on that channel as well. So that channel is going to have collective reads, and I'll be talking about more about universal and ancestral guidance over there on that channel. Talk about metaphysics, we talk about crystals, we talk about, of course, cards, doing card readings over there as well, and going more in depth. So yeah, you can check out that channel. That's my backup channel as well. So please subscribe there as well. And so I also have my Purpoz, Purpoz Healing Arts store also had my new candles, which is the Love and Peace, Peace and Light candles. That's also available in the store. And I also have my mental health journals and workbooks also on the Psychology Essence channel. But yes, I am glad you all got a chance to join me. And so I guess I'll see you all again next week. Love and peace. Bye-bye.